9 car bombs, 6 roadside bombs, and a mortar round rocked the capital, killing more than 60 people, wounding at least 185 others. Arwa Damon, she's joining us live from Baghdad. Arwa, this is the worst violence in Baghdad in quite a long time, and it comes just days after U.S. troops pulled out. What does that mean about the state of Iraq?
You know, Suzanne, this really is the worst case scenario for so many Iraqis. It's a nightmare that's unfolding in front of their eyes. The type of violence that we saw taking place this morning, those explosions you mentioned, they're all happening within 2 hours during rush hour, targeting mostly civilians and completely at random. That is exactly what so many Iraqis were worried would take place once the U.S. withdrew. And that, coupled with this political crisis the country is going through that is almost on the brink of seeing the government effectively collapse, is fueling fears amongst so many here that perhaps there could be more violence in the future, because at the end of the day, even though the violence might not be directly linked to the political crisis, we all know very well that political instability in this country does tend to lead to more bloodshed, Suzanne.
Arwa, do we know if anyone is claiming responsibility for these attacks?
No, not at this stage just yet, although they do bear all of the hallmarks of al-Qaeda, especially when it comes to the sophistication and the coordination that took place. Another thing, too, for the Iraqi population that this is underscoring, though, is that it's raising this big question of, are the Iraqi security forces ready to protect the people? If you can have 16 explosions in a single day in a city where there's a checkpoint on literally every single street corner, Suzanne.